we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get to the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, B.A.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at center.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Minnesota with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Edwards.
That is showing up again later. Wow. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Russell against Paul. Up and over Russell. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound Minnesota. About a minute into this first quarter. McDaniels finds Towns. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Paul. The shot no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Here's Edwards following the score by Phoenix. Off the mark there with a 3. Booker for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. Goes up at the stripe. That shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Towns for 3. The Suns clear it. Bridges with it. Pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. The 3. Drains the triple. Edwards got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Paul. The 3. A 17-foot shot on the way. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Over Russell. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. An open look for Russell. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Outside Paul. again, it's the Suns missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Crowder grabs the miss. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Crowder outside. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Gobert. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Minnesota in the lead. A little mid-range shot is up. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Edwards has got 11.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they're on the run. Here's Russell. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Paul finds Crowder. Paul against Russell. That one a little long.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Pass to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Paul gets it to go.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
The shot by Towns, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Here's Paul. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns finds Gobert. Outside Russell. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Nice shot from the wing. Aiden's got 6 points.
Aiden showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
From deep. Outside for Booker.
Russell affected that shot, used his length and some effort on defense.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at point guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And the Suns shooting 34% thus far in this game. Bridges misses. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at about 44% so far. Russell to pass to Towns. And here's McDaniels. Outside for Russell. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns. Three-pointer, Bridges. Hits a three-pointer.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. On the break. He gets it in there.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. From outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Russell's got 10. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside Booker. Here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Outside Booker. From deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Crowder finds Ayton. Back to Crowder. Ayton with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
NBA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Booker, good.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Russell to pass to Towns. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's Booker on the wing. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Phoenix has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. To the paint. And Booker with the jam.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Russell from deep three-point land. Who poked away.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Paul with it. Russell covering. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Drives to the hoop.
It's D'Angelo forcing the issue right there, trying to find a way to draw contact.
First team.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And both free throws good for Russell. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Booker. He's got 14. 19-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now that's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Edwards finds Russell. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now. And stolen by Gobert. Russell to pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Shot on the wing. Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot over Edwards. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 7. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. And Booker pulls it down. And the Suns shooting 40% from the field in this one. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Off target with the open look. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. For three. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Booker's shot is good.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Pass to Russell. Towns a screen on Paul. The shot by Russell, no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the basket by Towns.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Here's a three from Paul. Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. The three is up. And the Suns get another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Paul against Russell. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Tries the spin move. Lets the three fly. And the Suns get it back. Out to Bridges. The three ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Bridges. Now Ayton. Right side Paul. From about 19. Booker against McDaniels. Here's a three from Paul. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Gobert passes to Edwards. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And here's Edwards outside. Gets the three to fall.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Here's Paul. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton kicks to Booker. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Shoots the 3. Brooks the pass to Adams. And that one, good.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty, he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Crowder against Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Oh!
Yes! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker outside. From downtown. The 19-foot shot. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Morant. 5 to shoot. Bain with it. Out to Morant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it out to Booker. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Brooks with no one around. Misses off the right iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
For 3, Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. There's 1:47 left in the first. Bain kicks to Brooks. Can't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Brooks. And there's the pass to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Adams with the screen on Bridges. And it's Morant missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Booker, good.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Just 3 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Morant surveying the D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Paul against Morant. Paul kicks to Booker. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brooks finds Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lobs it up for Crowder. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's 6 points for John Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. A shake. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Bridges with the steal. Three-pointer, Crowder, stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
Not one to shy away from physicality. John Morant just goes about his business.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And a wide open look for Payne. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable 3-point option.
Booker is screen on Morant. Passes it to Booker. A 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
That's a 2 from Paul. Adams against Ayton. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Bain against Booker. Bain, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss, and the defense is not right up on him.
The kick out to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The quickness of John Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Morant against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Takes the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Memphis leading. pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Booker outside. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Booker.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Ayton inside. Adams on him. And Adams sends it back. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Booker's got 11 points.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Here's Bain. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
The Grizzlies, 41. The Suns, 15.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Charge and Johnson are on the block. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the three. Jones for three. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Payne. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading by 6. The drive by Green. Here's the pass to Conchar. Fires the three. George grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Williams for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Shamet the pass to Johnson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Green dishes to Jones. Here's Conchar. Cans it from downtown. Conchar's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Sharge. Back to Payne. Johnson with it. Launches a three. Green with the rebound. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. And slam dunk by Sharge.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Outside, Jones. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But we really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. Shamet on the wing. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Makes it off the glass. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Concho. Now the feed to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Now, here's Shamet. Guarded closely. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. .107 left in the third quarter. That one, no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Johnson kicks to Payne. Back to Johnson. Left side, Sharge. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Crowder the screen. For 3, Booker, shot clock at 6. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Concho. 3-pointer. The shot missing. Suns trail by 7. Paul passes to Booker. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
It's tipped. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Memphis out in front, leading by 5. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Morant against Bridges. Morant kicks to Brooks. Adams, the pass to Bain. Beyond the arc, just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Booker outside. And good that time.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Morant outside. Bridges with the steal. There's the drive. Morant with some nice D. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Booker looking around. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 6. And stolen by Booker. Lets it go. And right on target with the swish. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
A nice shot by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
The three from Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Morant with the steal. Knocked away.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. 3-on-3. Booker dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul for 3. It's good from long range. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Payton for 3. It's the rebound. Out to Morant. Paul against Brooks. Outside, Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And they get it back. Brooks outside. Back to Bain. Out to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Now Morant. And stolen by Ayton.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Can't cash in from close range. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They've won by as many as 11 points.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Can't get the 3 to fall. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Wanted, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones too. No way he was going to miss the wide open man on that one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Shoots over Wall. Paul George pulls it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Into the lane. And the jam by George.
Yeah, great job by George. Now, part of what makes him such a great wing is his crazy ability off the bounce.
Bridges with it. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with a screen. Releases. Booker, good.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Now here's Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Stolen by Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Here's George. Stolen by Booker.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Free throw is off from Bridges.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Outside Booker. Paul, a screen on George. Here's Booker. Got a hand on it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's George. Pass to Wall. George, right side. Clock at 6. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. George has got 5 points. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Booker. Bridges passes to Booker from downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Denied by Leonard.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back.
For 3, George. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Covington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wall against Paul. Crowder outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Shot by Leonard, no good. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Wall against Paul. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
George passes to Leonard. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Booker finds Bridges. Crowder left side from behind the arc. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Inside, George. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul draws the double. Ayton, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
George outside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
One more time for your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
One shot.
And here's Crowder from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Wall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Zubac's shot is off. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Takes it inside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
And Phoenix shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Leonard passes to Wall. Out to Leonard. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls.
With confidence in his shot, Kawhi doesn't think twice from there. Just fires with conviction.
Paul against Wall from the wing. Back to Paul. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go into the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
And they get it back. Crowder outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. Goes up again. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Suns lead by 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul with it. Here he goes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside, Paul.
On D, Leonard is almost inescapable. He completely smothers shooters with his reach.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Back to Wall. Outside Covington. Pass to Zubats. It's George with the drive. And Zubats with the basket. On the assist by George.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Wall against Paul. Here's Booker. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker's taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Here's Wall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Stolen by Wall. And here's the fast break. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Paul against Wall. Paul, a screen on George. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 10.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Wall, the pass to Covington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Clippers lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Paul with the bucket.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Wall for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Clippers, 25. The Suns, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Jackson and Powell make up the backcourt. Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. And it's man in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jackson, pass to Powell. Jackson down low, defended by Payne.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Saric. Out to Craig. There's the three. He buries it from three. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Phoenix. Batum outside. Oh, great D that time from Craig. The Suns leading. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. And the Suns get another three.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Jackson finds Powell. Pass to Morris. Kicks it out to Jackson. Powell with it. They need this. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Craig's got 6 here in the quarter.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Jackson, the pass to Powell. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Man.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Payne against Jackson. Payne, the pass to Saric. Back to Payne.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the Clippers. They grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Payne, following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Saric. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. The rebound by Man. The Clippers trail. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the Clippers with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. 6 on the shot clock. Morris finds Powell. Here's Batum. No good with the triple. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Saric, a screen on Jackson. Down low. Lets it go. Saric, shot is off. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Powell. Batum outside. Morris for three. Doesn't go for him. Here's Shamit. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They're up by 5.
And your Clippers, Houston.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Clippers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Covington. Pass to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Paul. On target from about 13 feet. And the Suns lead by 5.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Once Paul gets any kind of airspace, he's taking that shot.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Deflected. George against Booker. Pass to Paul. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Wall. And the Clippers have possession. Leonard for 3. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. 16 feet out. And they'll get another chance. Paul passes to Bridges. Tries again. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Wall. And Chris Paul clears it away. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Now Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Booker with it. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Shoots over George.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Second chance shot. Pass to Covington. Now Leonard. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. The Suns leading. Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Booker. Takes a 13-footer, and it's in there. And the Suns lead by 7.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Now here's Leonard. Here's George. To stop the drought. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
And Leonard drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Ball against Paul. Counted.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Wall, pass to George. Leonard outside. Stolen by Bridges. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Covington finds George. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Driving in. Here's Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up. And the Suns get it back. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Up top, Paul. Wall covering. Paul passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Against the Suns, Chris Paul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league. And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the 4th. Booker against George.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
The ultimate scorer. Booker looks to have some clutch to his game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To the middle. Here's George. Yes!
This dude is nails in the clutch. If you want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian.
crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here is Russell. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And finished off by Gobert.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Paul with the 3. And the Suns miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The shot's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. Booker outside. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And finished off by McDaniels.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Paul against Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. Pass to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Booker with no one around. And they'll get another chance. Ayton kicks to Booker to stop the drought. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Here's McDaniels, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McDaniels got 5 points so far. Russell against Paul. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Russell puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Chris Paul.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The Timberwolves shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Al Paul. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Johnson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Russell, no good.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Back to Edwards. Passes to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 5.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns in the corner. Back to Russell. Towns with it. Chris Paul covering. Great open look there. Towns has got 5 now. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable score.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Suns trail by 14. And here's Booker from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 7 points in the game.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Over Booker. Misses off the left iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
That's a 2 from Paul. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Edwards, and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. There's the lob to Towns. And taken away by Paul. The pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 7.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Takes a step back. Paul for 3. For 3, Bridges. No good there. And Minnesota now the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Anthony Towns.
Russell's got his 8th assist in the game.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anthony
You know,
Edwards.
Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Paul against Russell. Booker outside. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 15. Lets the 3 fly. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards got 10 points in the game. Ball against Russell. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over.
All right, David, thank you. And
19. The Timberwolves. 36.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Offensive rebound on the wing, Bridges. It's stolen by Edwards. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Russell.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Edwards drives in. Out to Russell. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3-point field goal.
He's got 10. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
McDaniels with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
On the wing, Bridges. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Bridges has got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Scooped up. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Good on the triple.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Paul. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. McDaniels passes to Russell. No good from outside. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He can't hit that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. Got a piece of it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Johnson, that's for 2. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Towns, no luck. The Suns have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Paul for 3. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him. Minnesota's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Out to the wing. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bridges shot. Good.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Minnesota leading by 23. There's the lob to Towns. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
The Suns shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Pass to Ayton. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's good.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Gobert. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1. Here's Paul going inside, drops in the layup for 2.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And the rejection by Ayton. And finished off by Gobert. Suns trail by 21. And here's Booker. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Towns. Johnson's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Loud up there for Johnson. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
For 3, Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the wing, Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the lane. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Edwards with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Russell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Rudy Gobert. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Russell passes to Towns for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The drive by Russell. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
For 3, Booker. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
For the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for D'Angelo Russell.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Hall finds Booker. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson. And that one hits back iron. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They have a 19-point lead. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Johnson. Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
Oh, say does that star-spangled.
Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Oh, the swat by Adams.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
And here's Memphis. Here's Moran. Brooks, right side. Pulls up. The rebound by Devin Booker.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Paul, shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Come get it, come get it.
Paul against Moran. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. And they're running. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Moran. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Moran. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Adams. Shot to stop the run. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Bain. Beyond the arc. And they recover it. Paul against Brooks. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Bain. Jackson attacking. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Bain. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Paul passes to Booker. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. finds Booker. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bain. Brooks a screen on Paul. Bain, the pass to Brooks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Booker. On the take. Over Bain. Booker can't get it to go. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
The Grizz fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ayton with a screen. 5 on the clock. Booker, good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll. With his size and speed, he can be very dangerous in these sets.
Now Morant. Pass to Bain. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right side Paul. And too long on the shot. And here's Memphis. 4-point game. Here's Morant. The drive. Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
It's Booker on the wing. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Well, Memphis shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bridges against Morant. Pass to Bain. The 3 ball. Here's Adams. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And Phoenix shooting around 50% of the game so far. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
A nice shot by Booker.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Paul with a steal. Bridges down low, pounded by Morant. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from 3-point land.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Crowder. Adams against Ayton. Outside Paul. Over Bain. Deflected by Bain. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Morant, pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Clark. 4-3. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Paul passes to Booker. Hayden with a screen. Back to Paul. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
They double him with Booker. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bain. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Suns on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. 36 seconds left in the first half.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The free throw drops for Bain.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
And Bain drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's Booker on the wing. And it's blocked by Clark. Brooks outside. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Crowder a screen on Morant. Here's Booker. The shot, no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by
23. The Grizzlies, 16.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the 4. Here's Conchar. And they get it back. Second chance effort. That one doesn't drop. Johnson with the defensive effort.
First personal foul. First team.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
Payne with it. Pass to Johnson. From downtown. Rebounded by Green. Well, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
Yeah, BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, Feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
Left side, Williams. Pass to Tillman. Now Green. Craig with a steal. Here's Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Jones against Payne. Williams a screen on Payne. Here's Jones. Sharage with some nice D.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Back to Conchar. Jones sets a screen. Six on the shot clock. Tillman with a screen. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Saric. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Williams in the post. Johnson on him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Williams a screen on Craig. Pass to Conchar. A shot to stop the drought. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Payne. Crafty move. Pass to Saric. Misses off the left iron. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Green for 3. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Crosses over. And the layup is up and in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Shamet. Craig on the wing. Shoots. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Grizzlies ball. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Bain's got 5 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton finds Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Booker. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 8.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. The shake. And then Morant with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got his first basket.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Now Morant. Got a piece of it. Paul with it. Guarded by Morant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The three from Bane. The rebound by Bridges.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Nice D from Bridges.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Outside Booker. Over Morant. Booker no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Paul against Bane. Puts it up from 15. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Morant against Paul. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
He is a master craftsman. He gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Stolen by Ayton. Paul against Brooks. Shoots it from the high post. They get the rebound. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Morant. The 3, Booker sends it home from 3-point land.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Brooks a screen on Bridges. And it's Jackson on the take. And the layup falls.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here's Booker. from deep three-point range. No good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A clean win.
interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
And the Clippers starting 5. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. All out there with Paul George, and it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul on the wing. Booker lets it go from deep, up again, and Bridges able to finish.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Launches a 3, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 20... Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. George, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got 5.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Booker against George. They get the rebound. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
It's Wall with the drive. Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Wall. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Wall. Gets a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Pass to Zubats. The kick out to Wall. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Wall against Paul. Passes it to Booker. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Zubats. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think his defense is really overlooked.
Left side, Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker inside, covered by Wall. Now the Clippers moving it up. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. Booker finds Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Nice move. Wall, no luck.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Ayton with it. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Crowder. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 2.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Clippers rebound. Wall passes to Leonard. And that one drops. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
The drive by Paul. To the inside. Bridges misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Covington with the bucket.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
Bounce pass from Paul. Paul with the steal. Leonard on the wing, defended by Crowder. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Outside, George. Leonard with a screen on Booker. And stolen by Booker. The pass to Paul. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot by George, wide open. Offline with his 3. Suns have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Kicks it out to Booker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ayton dishes it to Booker. Another shot, driving to the basket. Another miss. The drought continues, now just 1 for 9 from the floor. Outside, George. From deep. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Such a wide open look. Paul's got his second bucket. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
On the wing, Bridges. Stolen by Zubats. George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And Wall with the slam.
Assisted.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
The drive by Paul. Wall with a block. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
1:04 left in the first half of the game. Here's Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. Booker outside. Looking to get it going. And the dunk by Booker.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Takes the three. It's hauled in by George.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Leonard kicks to George. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. That free throw good from George.
One of the things that's been said before, but it's so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. 17. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Marcus Morris. And it's man in its small forward. That one goes. Count it.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
To the middle, here's Craig, and finished off by Craig.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now Kennard. Past a man. Rejected by Payne. And Saric kicks to Johnson. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Doors with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out with injury. Luke Kennard had to take on a larger role in 21-22.
He did, Kevin, and that was a theme that was consistent across the board for the Clippers. But certainly where Kennard was concerned, they relied on his scoring. And even though he was seeing more defensive pressure, this guy finished with one of the highest three-point percentages in the league.
Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Phoenix with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. From the line, and the jumper is on the mark. Saric has got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
While proving he's a threat from the mid-range as well. Give Dario Saric any separation, and you're in trouble.
Jackson looking it over. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered by Shamet. Suns leading by 4. Here's Payne. Ooh, the double clutch. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Mann. No good again that time. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And it's Shamet missing. Clippers trail by 4. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Batum against Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. The Suns shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Craig kicks to Payne. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Out to the right wing. And another shot. Saric on the follow. Saric has got 5 points so far.
That's what you call getting to the right spot at the right time. Tremendous awareness from Dario Saric.
Kennard, the pass to Batum. Good. Batum's got his first points in this one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Suns.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Picked off in midair. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. They get it again. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mann. The Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Shamet. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Misses from short range. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside for Batum. He feeds it to Morris. With a tie. Hangs. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Payne. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Suns shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Covington with the steal. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. Ending the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul kicks to Booker. And there's the drive. And it's in there. And the Suns lead by 5.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Wall dishes to George. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Ayton. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Booker outside. Paul with the screen for Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Suns leading by 3. 13 feet away. Paul can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Covington. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Devin Booker.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now we'll try to finish the three-point play.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Paul goes in, and the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
All with it, Bridges covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Suns have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Bridges left side. Back to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And here is Paul. Outside Crowder. Here's Booker. A second chance effort. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, it's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Okay, David, much appreciated. That one falls.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Booker outside. Ayton at the elbow. The Suns need to get a shot off. George looking over the floor. Here's Leonard outside for George. Back to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line at his absolute best.
Ayton dishes the ball. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Booker, right side. The kick out to Crowder. The pass to Paul. Over the wall. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Bridges passes to Paul. No good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.